Hello everybody. I don't know whether this should be in English or Yoruba, but no matter what Alijonu wants, I will do. Now, I saw a news that Sanwo-Olu is trying to work with the food sellers so that they can be feeding, I think, maybe 1,500 people in a day. But before I dive into this, let me first say something to us Nigerians. If you are in diaspora or probably you are back home, you have been abroad before and you are back home, and you have ever complained that these people call us animals, they call us monkeys, they call us baboons. And you are aggravating, you are showing your agitations against such a statement. I think that anyone who is angry concerning this statement of facts, because I saw a video of a pastor, Baptist pastor in Liverpool, that the neighbors have been leaving a card having baboon, the complimentary card, they leave it on his doorpost and everything. But if you ask me, knowing fully well that we are represented by our leaders, we are animals now. We are. Let's call a spade a spade. Some of you were angry because former US President Donald Trump told us that we should go back to our countries and fix it. Was he lying? Was he lying? Sholori buruku lẹ́yìn politicians yìí ni. That a governor will be saying that he is going to be working with roadside food sellers to be feeding 1,500 people a day. Number one, Sanwo-Olu, do you know the population of people in Lagos? Sholori buruku lẹ́yìn people ini. So at the end of the day, you are telling us now that Nigerians do not have right to life and for to have right to security in their own land. All you Southwest governors, what is difficult in you people working together to create security in that nation? Is the federal government going to tell any state government not to create security for his own people? What is wrong with you guys? And every day we will wake up to one stupid news or the other that makes one to slide into depression. The Lagos State is working, a whole Lagos State, where you people are embezzling billions of naira, billions of dollars. And nobody is asking, why should it be that when our politicians steal this borrowed money, they have the right to transport this money using our pastors to transport, to embezzle, to steal this money and take it back to Europe and Western world? Where is that constitution? Where is it in the constitution? And we are not all talking. We are sleeping and waking up thinking that it will be better tomorrow. Never, it can never be all right if we refuse to speak up. It is a big slap on our faces. Why is Baba Wale Soyinka not talking now? Because it is Tinubu that is their president. Why is Adeboye not walking the street, even with his fully armed security guys? Why is Oyedepo keeping quiet? Why are their own family members not kidnapped? Why should it be that Nigerians will always be at the receiving end? And so many of us will be fighting for the right cause. Olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà náà, orí péjì tí Yínká tí àǹtí ilẹ̀ máa wà, tẹ́ máa ṣòṣì káàkiri. Ẹ máa wá sínú inbox àwọn èèyàn, máa wá tọrọ 1,000, 2,000. Olórí burúkú afọ́fúngbẹ̀mù nìyí náà. That Sanwo-Olu will say that roadside food sellers should be giving 1,500 people food. How are they going to account for that with the millions of people that are in Lagos alone? If I'm not mistaken, we do not have less than 10 million people in Lagos. And you Western world and Europe, we know the game you are playing. But we would rather die as men of truth who stand for justice, who stand for the poor masses, that live as non-entities. What is wrong with you people? What exactly are Africans asking for? Olórí burúkú ni gbogbo yóò man abroad now. That any African leader that steals money and should be brought to book, you people will harbor them in your countries. How many of you have forgotten Atiku Bagudu that was stealing money for Abacha? Do you know how much he stole? Do you know how much he bargained with the US? I just saw the news this morning again. Nigerians are now asking for food from you guys. We need security to be able to go back to the farm. That is the deal. We don't want roadside food feeding. So we don't want that. Olórí burúkú nìyí, gbogbo ìdè lè máa fojú sunkún ọmọ. A mọ̀ pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn àwọn ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ yín, mo máa ń sọ 247. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè mọ̀ tó ń dùn yín nú yóò mọ̀ dìbànújẹ́ ni. Kí ló dé? So tribalism has gone so bad now that because it is Tinubu, Yoruba notable people are not talking again. Èpà wọn ń parẹ́, Ọlọ́run ń pajá. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá dé ìrònú àti sọ ìrònú àtúbọ̀tán, ìrònú àwọn ọmọ tẹ́ bí sílẹ̀. Some of us that are speaking up, despite the danger, despite everything, we are not at places where we are suffering, but we feel what others are feeling because they do not have a hand in what is happening in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. That it is a design, it is already a design, that when African leaders steal all the money that they borrow, that they can take the money to Europe, they can take the money to Western world. Yet you bastards call us third world countries. Ò ní ṣe oríire, àwọn tẹ́ máa lé kúrò nílùú yìí ló máa pọ̀ jù. You have a hand in how you destroy us in Africa. Is it possible? Is it possible for your own leaders to steal from Western countries and they run to Africa? Is it possible? Without using constitution to bring them to book and justice. What is wrong with us? There is no governor that is talking about security. There is no government that is talking about security. We know Tinubu is synonymous to bloodshedding. We know his regime is synonymous to embezzling and stealing. But where is that government that will first and foremost drive out insecurity from our land? Our farmers, our people, our fathers, our mothers cannot go to farm. And yet we are crying of hunger. Olórí burúkú yín, ẹ wá fẹ́ máa fún wa lóúnjẹ ẹgbẹ́ títì jẹ. Ṣáyé yìí ti bàjẹ́ tó báyìí ni. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú rádaràdà, ìwọ Sanwó-Olú, you were even arresting a soldier that was passing one way. Ṣé wọ́n gba one way ni? Do you know how many atrocities you people commit? All you governors pátápátá ẹ lè ní ipò lẹ́ni ṣùgbọ́n ìgbẹ̀yìn ayé yín ẹ mọ̀ wá omi mu bí ẹkún ni ẹ mọ̀ wá omi ojú mu bí gàrí ni. Kí ló dé kí làwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà gẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ yín náà? And if we cannot stand up to fight for a change of constitution whereby any leader in Africa that steals money can no longer travel abroad to be shielded. The Western world, in Europe, they are part of the people that are destroying Africa. I am not hiding my face to say it. Kí ló dé gan-an? Kí ló dé náà? Gbogbo ẹ̀yin pásọ̀ náà tẹ́ ẹ wà nídìí ìbàjẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ political pastors ẹ ò ní ṣe oríire. Ẹ mọ̀ gbé ọmọgbìn ní bí àgbàdo. Tí kankan bá tún fẹ́ wù lára arú gbígbìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ìbànújẹ́ náà máa wù fún yín. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀sì pátápátá, gbogbo ẹ̀yin legislators, gbogbo ẹ̀yin senators, ẹ mọ̀ sùn inú ìbànújẹ́ lẹ́mọ̀ sùn lẹ́mọ̀ jí sí. Gbogbo tó dùn yín ló mọ̀ parẹ́ ni. Lẹ́yìn olórí burúkú máa ṣàǹfààní ìwọ Sanwó-Olú, ìwọ wá ní ká mọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn lóúnjẹ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, ó ní ṣe oríire. lẹ́yìn olórí burúkú má ṣàǹfààní wọ́n mọ̀ gbé àwọn ọmọ yín pàdé yín nínú àgbàrá ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni mi ní sọ jù báyìí lọ.